In this video, we break down one of the most dominant women's relay performances in recent memory. Watch how the Netherlands controlled the 4x400 meters relay from the very first leg, with Lieke Klaver setting the tone before the baton eventually reached Femke Bol. We'll analyze every exchange, every tactical move, and the incredible final lap that left the competition with no answer. How did the Dutch team build such a commanding lead? What made Femke Bol's anchor leg so devastating? And why was this race a perfect example of teamwork and championship execution? Stay with us as we relive one of the greatest women's relay performances ever seen on the European stage.
Klaver neemt afstand, maar moet de bocht nog door en dan het laatste stuk om vervolgens het stokje zo dadelijk over te geven aan Marit Dopheide. Engeland 2, Duitsland gaat naar 3. Daar staat klaar Marit Dopheide. Ze pakt het stokje goed aan en heeft dan Jodie Williams achter zich. Williams, de nummer 3 uit de individuele finale. Heeft meer snelheid, gaat voorbij Marit Dopheide. Dopheide moet haar eigen race lopen. Kan nu in de rug van de Britse mee. Dopheide gaat goed. Duitsland in derde positie. Dan Polen op plek 4. Groot-Brittannië aan de leiding. Dopheide loopt prima tot dusver. Marit Dopheide kan zijn stand houden in de bocht. En zo dadelijk als tweede wisselen. Of komt daar Polen toch nog voorbij? Polen nu naar positie 2. Dopheide gaat stuk. En valt terug naar de 4e plek. Daar staat klaar Lisanne de Witte. De Witte pakt het blokje goed aan. Dopheide helemaal kapot van vermoeidheid. Polen aan de leiding. Groot-Brittannië 2. Duitsland in gevecht met Groot-Brittannië voor de tweede positie. Dan daarachter op plek 4 Nederland met Lisanne de Witte. Lisanne de Witte moet het ook hebben van het tweede deel van haar race. Het gat is wel groot hoor. Nog altijd Polen. Duitsland valt terug. Groot-Brittannië. Pipi nu over Polen heen namens Groot-Brittannië. En Lisanne de Witte schuift op naar de derde plaats. Komt wel een tikje dichterbij. En dan misstap bij Polen. Lisanne de Witte kan zo dadelijk overgeven aan Femke Bol. En dan moet Femke Bol het af gaan maken voor Nederland. Femke Bol in tweede positie. En Bol zit heel goed in de rug van de Britse Jessie Knight. Femke Bol. Het ziet er overtuigend uit, zoals altijd. De ontspanning, zoals altijd. En de bel klinkt en Bol maakt wat extra meters. Heeft ze nog die kracht in de benen? De individueel kampioene, daar gaat ze. En als Bol gaat, dan is ze niet te achterhalen. Femke Bol maakt het af voor Nederland. En hier komt dan de 4e gouden medaille bij de Europese indoorkampioenschappen. Voor Nederland, het beste land bij dit toernooi. Goud voor Nederland, 3:27:16. Schitterend. En zo dus 4 maal goud, 1 keer zilver en 2 keer brons in Polen. Lieke Klaver, Lisanne de Witte, Marit Dopheide en Femke Bol zorgen voor die laatste 4e gouden medaille. Een schitterend resultaat. 3:27:15 is dan ook nog eens een keer een kampioenschapsrecord. Dat geeft het nog meer glans. Het zegt veel over de geweldige prestatie van die Nederlandse 4x400 vrouwen. Wat mooi, ook voor Lieke Klaver. Individueel net tekort gekomen in die finale. Wat mooi voor de Witte en Dopheide. En natuurlijk Femke Bol. Individueel goed voor goud op de 400 meter en nu ook met de 4x400 meter.
The women's 4x400-meter relay final at the European Indoor Championships was far more than a battle for medals. It was a demonstration of how a perfectly organized team can overwhelm strong opposition through discipline, execution, and world-class individual performances. While Great Britain and Germany arrived with legitimate hopes of challenging for gold, the Netherlands transformed the final into a showcase of dominance. culminating in another unforgettable relay performance from Femke Bol. The Dutch quartet entered the race carrying enormous expectations. Throughout the championships, the Netherlands had already established itself as one of the strongest nations in European athletics, collecting medals across multiple disciplines. The relay represented an opportunity to finish the event in spectacular fashion, and from the opening meters, they looked determined to leave no doubt about the outcome. Lieke Klaver was entrusted with the opening leg, a role requiring both speed and composure. Indoor relays are often decided by positioning during the first lap, and Klaver immediately seized control of the race. Running aggressively but efficiently, she attacked the opening 200 meters and quickly placed the Netherlands among the leaders. Her ability to maintain velocity through the tight indoor bends prevented rival teams from gaining any tactical advantage. More importantly, she avoided unnecessary physical battles while preserving momentum. By the time she approached the exchange zone, the Dutch team had already established itself as the squad everyone else would have to chase. The baton then moved to Marit Dopheide, whose task was to stabilize the race and maintain the pressure on the opposition. Relay races are often won by stars, but they are built by athletes who execute their assignments flawlessly. Dopheide delivered exactly that kind of performance. She ran with remarkable control, refusing to panic whenever British or German athletes attempted to close the gap. Her rhythm remained consistent throughout the lap, and every stride reinforced the confidence of the Dutch team. Rather than simply defending position, she helped extend the advantage and ensured that the Netherlands remained in command heading into the middle stages of the race. The third leg proved equally important. At this point in a relay final, fatigue begins to influence decision-making, and races can change dramatically within a few seconds. The Dutch runner approached the leg with maturity and tactical awareness, keeping the team near the front while preventing rivals from building momentum. Great Britain continued to fight, relying on its traditional relay strength, while Germany attempted to stay within striking distance. Yet neither team managed to significantly reduce the Dutch advantage. The exchanges were smooth, the pacing was controlled, and every member of the Netherlands squad performed exactly as required. As the final baton exchange approached, anticipation inside the arena reached another level because everyone knew who was waiting for the anchor leg. Femke Bol had already become one of the biggest stars in global athletics. Known for her incredible finishing speed, technical efficiency, and ability to deliver under pressure, she represented the perfect athlete to close the race. Even with a lead already established, there was no sense that Bol intended to manage the gap conservatively. Instead, she approached the final leg with the mentality of an athlete determined to make a statement. The moment she received the baton, the dynamic of the race changed completely. Bol accelerated instantly, producing the smooth yet devastating stride pattern that has become her trademark. While other athletes were visibly battling fatigue, she appeared relaxed and in complete control. Her cadence remained high, her posture remained perfect, and every step increased the distance between herself and the chasing teams. What made Bol's performance particularly impressive was not merely the speed itself, but the efficiency with which it was delivered. Many athletes tighten up during the closing stages of a relay, especially after a demanding championship schedule. Bol looked fresh. Through every curve, she maintained balance and rhythm, carrying momentum without wasting energy. The result was a dramatic expansion of the Dutch lead that effectively eliminated any remaining suspense regarding the gold medal. Behind her, Great Britain and Germany continued their battle for the remaining podium positions, but the fight for first place had already been decided. Bol's final lap transformed a strong Dutch position into complete domination. By the time she crossed the finish line, the Netherlands had secured victory in emphatic fashion, sending teammates, coaches, and supporters into celebration. The significance of the victory extended beyond a single gold medal. It highlighted the remarkable depth of Dutch women's sprinting and middle-distance programs. While Bol understandably attracted much of the attention, the triumph was built upon four athletes delivering high-level performances under pressure. Every leg mattered, every exchange mattered, every tactical decision mattered. The final result reflected collective excellence rather than individual brilliance alone. For Femke Bol, the race added another chapter to an already extraordinary career. She once again demonstrated why she is regarded as one of the most reliable championship performers in the sport. Whenever the stakes are highest, she consistently finds another gear. Her anchor leg was not merely fast, it was psychologically crushing for the opposition, removing any realistic hope of a comeback and confirming Dutch superiority. Looking back, the relay stands as one of the defining moments of the championships. It combined tactical intelligence, technical execution, team chemistry, and elite athletic talent into a single performance. The Netherlands did not simply win the women's 4x400 meters relay, they controlled it from start to finish. And when Femke Bol took the baton for the final lap, she delivered the decisive finishing touch that turned a potential victory into a memorable display of championship dominance.